It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Bledsoe can't connect. Won't go. To Fareed. Here's a chance from long range. That out of his range and no good. Fires the three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Harden shot won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Possession lies with Golden State. Runner's good there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bledsoe. From long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot from the lane won't go. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 5. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good. To Will Barton.
Defense, let's go.
Off the assist.
The assist from number 5, Will.
Harden with it up top. They trail by 7. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. To Fareed. Bledsoe. And it's Aminu with the rebound. Harden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Gets a shot up off the mark.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Barton into the front court. Lead stands at 7. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Bledsoe with it up top. Right now, down 7. Fires the 3. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. To Will Barton. Great dish to set it up. And stuffs it home.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. A pass down low to Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Warriors have the basketball. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Harden into the front court. Margins 8. Lets it fly from long range. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. To Embiid. Has a chance. Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
And a nice finish at the rim.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James Harden at the controls.
Number 6.
Joel Embiid rejects it. Count the basket at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Number 3.
Golden State at the controls. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. Offensive and a putback slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Embiid. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
Subbing in for Utah, number 35, Kenneth Fareed.
To Fareed. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he can't convert the free throw. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Gorgie Jang at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Watch cut.
Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Warriors have the basketball. The drive, right to the basket. Kenneth Fareed snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
4-3, well defended. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Here's a chance from long range. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Barton. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Warriors basketball to Hield. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bledsoe at the basketball. Down 11. To Fareed. And the Warriors have the rebound. Barton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Kenneth Fareed able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bledsoe slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Down the lane to lay it in.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Slams it home on the putback. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy. Harden. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. The quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Golden State basketball. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Trying to cash in. Just not going down. Got it.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Count the bucket for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hield here against Harden. Short jumper off the mark. From the painted area, won't go down.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, You look at their points in the paint production, the first half they were great, second half, not so much.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Now it's Harden at the controls. From long range, he's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. Surveys the floor. And scores.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Harden. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that he kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Harden with the basketball. The deficit is 6. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Shot from the lane won't go. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Hey, step up, let's go.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's gonna make a nice poster.
And he finishes at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He was hacked. They let it go. Another follow. Stays out.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bump and the push and the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Jazz have it. Ah, the monster stuff.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Bledsoe. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Possession lies with Golden State.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Time to shuffle things up. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. It's no good. Shots not going down. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His group now down 2. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Slam dunk, Will Barton. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Count the basket inside.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
For 3, that one off the mark. It's no good. He gets it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. The Jazz out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the 3rd because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the 4th quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Knocked loose. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Harden. It's Jang with the rebound. Nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Leaving no doubt, slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Golden State. Subbing in for the Jazz.
Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Defensive foul to number 6, Eric Bledsoe. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Barton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Warriors have the basketball. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Fires the 3. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Barton into the front court. Now down 6. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Barton. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Harden. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Dotson here against Harden. Has a look. Cleans it up. Al-Farouq Aminu. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Martin into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Mo Bamba powers it through.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Flushes it home.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Golden State at the controls. Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Harden. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Healed. Harden's on him. To Embiid. Knocked loose. Jazz have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Harden shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Knocked loose. Martin into the front court. Trailing by 14. And the slam.
The assist from number 35, Kenneth Reed.
Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one handily.